Hey, hey. I'm sorry. So, I figured I was done with videos, but I had a situation come up. It's not a bad thing. Probably none of my, nothing that I say is ever really bitter or mad about anything. It is what it is. I take things for what it is and people for who they are and what they show me. But anyway, I had a situation where I'm finding more random. I don't know the aggression people have with women or black women. And I'm not even talking about other races, I'm talking about often our own race. But there's a whole other issue with other races as well. But like the offense, if you don't fit a criteria, like if you don't, and I've heard that before, like some men feel like they don't have to respect you if you don't fit the picture of what their mama looked like, what their aunties looked like, if they was loud, ghetto, whatever. They don't see you as that. They go about what they saw their mother's house. But anyway, there's a lot of tension and a lot of stress and a lot of healing needs to be done because these people take offense at anything. If they were told that we like money and we don't, if they were told that, I don't know, we could be bought by nice cars or because we're single, we want to be some sort of side piece or some sort of extra or we're easy or something like that. When we don't fall into the criteria or the judgments of what they've assumed about a woman who's not already taken or who they think is available is just supposed to be available for everybody, what they say in the streets, whatever they want to say. And the anger when you don't fall to whatever they're accustomed to. If you don't want to go and smoke and drink as a date, if you don't want to, people have different criteria. I'm pretty sure that these people not making it up. It probably is women out here who want your money. I don't know. I never met one. I'm not really offering one my money, so I wouldn't know. There might be women out here who are attracted by a nice car or sex or something other than just a good heart and somebody who actually want to make you their woman or their wife, and just you, not somebody who wants to hide you or share you or anything of that nature, play any type of games with you, but honestly seriously about pursuing a relationship and dating and pursuing God together, pursuing life together, making a difference in the world together. I know those type of things I'm looking for, and I would think most women are looking for. I don't know where these images come from. Maybe because guys only go after the ones they see extremely attractive, or as far as a body shape or whatever, and maybe those are the women. But I don't want to say that every woman with a nice shape is dingy or anything like that as well. So I don't know, but I just feel like don't get angry because a person, if you don't like that person, you just don't like that person. Same thing with a guy, like if you just say, hey, you rather have a girl who is ghetto or something the opposite of me, whatever, or it shouldn't be the same thing. Like if we not there was a time where we probably did like ghetto, but as women are maturing, and even sometimes some people maturing like that, just that individual, focus on what that individual wants and how you can pursue that individual, how you can please and meet that individual. And if that's not what you want to do, to get to know that individual, then leave that individual alone. Don't be offended because that individual don't want you. Don't be offended because that individual is not hyping you up, is not making you feel like looking at you like all the other women looking at you or praising you because you're a man with something in between your legs or in your pocket or whatever like that. But yeah, it was just I just found like offensive, like if you don't answer questions, like they act like if you don't be like a victim, if you don't answer questions, if you don't just be openly available for any man who might look at you twice or something like that. Like first, there's a whole lot more to life than that, there's a whole lot more to life than just having a man and just having any man. Or if that's the case, even the most ugliest woman will have a man. Like I said, she might not be his, whatever. But I mean, who wouldn't have one? I mean, what's so hard about that? Like, everybody's not looking for that. Some people are looking for more. Some people want more. Some people, you have to step up above what somebody is telling you it takes to get a woman or a good woman. And and you can't place value on what's a good woman. You know, if she has value for herself, then that's it. If you can't reach up to what she wants, then you just move on. You know, if you feel like she shouldn't feel this worthy or whatever, you can't tell people that, because there's going to be somebody who is going to find her worthy, and that's what she's looking for. I just feel like we're wasting so much time trying to make somebody like you or like what, and people are teaching people wrong. People are teaching these guys that women want this, this, and that. And maybe years ago, most of the guys can't even do what the men did years ago. Most of the guys can't provide. Most of the guys ain't even working. Most of the guys don't even want to work. So if you can't even meet the criteria, what are you mad about? Like, you know, like, she can't steal your money if you don't have any money. She probably got more money than you know? Just because she got her priorities right and her hair is in a bun or a ponytail, you know, don't mean that when she needs to go out, she can go out and look better than these women you chasing. So I just feel like, don't be so offensive if a woman does not want you for your money, if she does not want a bad guy, if she does not want a narcissistic person. If she don't, I know for me, if I don't want a man who sags, if I don't want a man who gossips, if I don't want a man who listens to gossip. Everybody has their own criteria. Everybody learned their own lessons, and each thing come with different stages. So if you can't meet that, that's just it. I think we have to learn to deal with rejection better. If somebody don't want you, that's it. It shouldn't have to be a well drawn out disrespectful thing, or insult thing, or I didn't want you anyway, or then what was you pursuing me for? You shouldn't be playing games. If it was somebody you didn't want, what was you pursuing for? Just because you want somebody don't mean they're gonna want you back. So I don't know. I just found, I don't know, where people want to seem like it's offensive that you've grown. It's offensive that you've been there, done it. It's offensive that there's just some things that you're just not going to tolerate. That's not offensive. That's a boundary. That's just a preference, or just something you're just not going to deal with. And I'm pretty sure the list gets longer the older you get, or whatever. But that's not even your business how old a person is, because people can be wise at a young age. They could have had wise people around them. They could have seen different experiences. A lot of stuff comes with just experiences. Somebody young may have had more boyfriends than I had. So age isn't really a limit on it. But if this person, just don't take offense to everything. Don't take offense because of what somebody told you in your mentality, that this is what all women like and this is what all women want, or this is what your ex told you she wanted, or your sister told you she wanted, and those people might have been narcissistic, no good women, or whatever, and now you met a good woman, or a Christian woman, or just a wise woman, and she doesn't like what you done built. That's what I don't like narcissistic women, because they will build you and create you to mold you into what they want and what they like, and then when you get out here and you find out all women are not vindictive like that, you're lost, because now you think we're lying because this is what. It's so much. We got to pay for what this vindictive, mean, evil person did to make you feel that nobody else will want you, to give you traits that make you think you're doing something good, but now nobody else will help you. It goes so deep. But anyway, just don't take offense if maybe somebody don't like young people no more. Maybe somebody don't like older people no more. Maybe somebody just don't like people who play games no more. People who will talk to and have eyes for more than one person at one time. Everybody sees things differently, and just don't assume that whatever your boys, especially not your boys, I don't know, your boys don't always know what every single woman wants, especially if they don't even have a woman, they don't, and they being playboys, so yeah, it's not important what you think all women want, or all women who look like this want. It's important that one woman that you want to pursue, what does it take to pursue her? To show her that you're interested. For her to give you an opportunity and you don't waste it. That should be the only focus. That should be it. And it's no guarantee that she's going to be interested in you. And then you don't mold yourself, I don't feel, unless you're being disrespectful to to do that for the next woman, because each woman is going to be different, or there might be slight things that's similar, but yeah, fit yourself to that woman, or without changing yourself. I don't know, like I said, it's so complicated, but don't get angry if somebody don't like what your boys told you that they was going to like, don't like the way that you're talking, or don't like the way that you're acting, or don't like the fact that you want, maybe they want a nice guy, a lot of us want nice. Most people don't want toxic, all the stuff we done went through where we all had to learn, had a PhD in narcissism. Most of us, we didn't want that. We didn't even know what the hell it was until afterwards. We still trying to heal from that and learn from that. And just because you can't find a victim who don't know about that, just don't even be that, just be a better human. I think we all just need to heal and definitely get therapy and learn relationships and communications, and before anything else, when we out here butt hurt if somebody just don't respond to you. And it feels like setups to me, because I think a lot of these people are already angry with women, and they're already hoping that you do something that offends them. And I just think a man shouldn't even be easily offended by a woman. Like, you should be strong enough. We should even be strong enough not to be easily offended by a man. But why is all this aggression? If you a man, what is you so? That's some stuff that we go through with other women, jealousy and envy. And that's why I said we need healing, because I just don't think that's the actions of a man, So, and that's another turn off. So then, when you see through that, now they mad at that, So, yeah, just don't be mad. People like different things, Everybody's not your ex. Everybody's not your mama or your sister. And a lot of those women, people can be opposite of and do better, A lot, especially those narcissistic women that make you think they're just the greatest thing in the world, and this is the only way you do A, B, and C. And then you meet somebody doing D, F, and G, whatever, D, E, F, G, and A is 20 times better, faster, and more accurate than your mom or your sister or your ex or whatever. So I hope I was saying what I was saying. It was just on my heart. It was just butt hurt to me that I heard like 2 people over the weekend say like I was rude or I was offensive, just because I know myself. I know what I want. I know you have no business questioning me or second guessing me or tolerating me or anything of that nature, of any sex, race, anything like that. Nobody. Oh, that's a whole other thing. Like this control nature. Like, if I don't have you in this control box, I'm mad at you. Why do we need to control everything? Why do we need to control the way people see people? When people get high and they become celebrities, and now we got knocked out. Oh, they really wasn't all that, or this wasn't. What does that do for you? How does that make you still? They still probably better than you. How does that need to feel like we gotta lower somebody down a little bit, especially when they become our greatest and our best. They always trying to go after our greatest and our best and our wealthiest. And it's like, you still gonna be broke afterward. You still gonna be broke after you get done hating. Nobody paying you for hating, as far as I know. I don't know though. I don't know. Some people act like it's a full-time job. I don't know. But they getting some sort of benefits from it, but not enough. Not enough. You couldn't even pay me, I don't think, to do that. But yeah, like a lot of things I see in the news and the problems is just basically that urge to be mad that somebody is better than you. So now you need to discredit them or the way people see them or knock them down a notch. Like, you still gonna be where you are on that notch. It shouldn't offend you if somebody thinks they're prettier than you, better than you, smarter than you. How do you feel about you? How do you feel about you? It shouldn't be in comparison to nobody else. Not a race, not a size, not a gender, nothing else, okay? Can we just work on all of that? Even just saying that makes me feel better, and I hope it makes somebody else feel better. Like, they are not your problem. A woman that don't like you is not your problem. A different race is doing better than you, a different person and that's actually earned a position or something, they are not your problem. You need to work on you and improve you so you feel good about you. That's your problem. Your insecurities is why you even see them. I could care less if Beyonce sat next to me and she thinks she's pretty. Hell, I think she's pretty too. Like your mind? So much more blessings can come if you just clear your mind. I don't give a crap if the person next to me, I don't think she's pretty and she thinks she's prettier than me. What I got to prove? I need to give her a mirror? Like, what is that? I don't need to knock me down. I got to tell everybody, she ain't that cute. That's the problem. Whenever you have to do something like that, or you have to lie on somebody, prove somebody wrong, but then you actually end up being wrong, it's just nasty. And the problem is just you. I don't care what position, what title, whatever. Like, the problem is you. If anybody offends you just because they are handsome, beautiful, smart, intelligent, and you think this class of people ain't supposed to be intelligent, or this age of people ain't supposed to know this or that, or, people are individuals. People have different experiences. Something, just because you have never experienced it before and it's your first time, they probably did it 50 times. So they don't make them a little more smarter than you. It's just through experiences, and it's just not your business. So what if somebody caught on faster than you? Just worry about catching on faster next time. Another person should not be your competition. Another person should not anger you unless they are attacking you. And that's not an attack if you attack yourself. If your insecurities are attacking you. I love you. God bless.